Brain Explorers. Who is this David Snyder? He in my estimation, is one of the greatest hypnotists and NLP practitioners out there. As a practitioner, he is very effective in making changes and has a really good understanding of his approach to how he does make those changes with his clients. So pay close attention to how he does that, how he talks about how your brain codes for different emotions.
And the problem I have with most people out there teaching the law of attraction, and it came back to one word that someone in the audience already said, practical techniques. Okay? The problem is that A, we don't have a lot of practical techniques. People spend a lot of time telling you what to do, but not so much how to do it. Right? And then they use words like believe. Anytime you hear somebody saying, well, you just got to believe, run screaming. Rant a little bit about this law of attraction stuff, because that's what everybody's here for tonight, right? And actually, that's not why you're here, but that's why you think you're here, and that's good enough, okay? Because the law of attraction isn't specific enough for us. We need to know what we want, and we need to know how to program into our nervous system what we want, okay? But this word that keeps coming up all the time is belief. And the problem with that is that how many people here, every time they say, I believe something, there's this little part of them that says bullshit. Right? And maybe it's not a voice. Maybe there's a little icky feeling you get in your body. True, not true? Okay? How many people believe they can earn $1 million? Okay? When you say it, verbalize it, and notice what happens to the feelings in your body. Just say it out loud right now.
I believe I can earn $1 million.
How many people just got an icky feeling? How many people are lying? Right? Now here's what usually happens is there's this really excited, elated feeling, and then in the background there's this little nagging, annoying little... It may be a voice, it may be just a little like subtle yuck feeling. Synergistically. You are not going to get rid of your reptile brain. Okay? It's proven that it's going to last. So you might as well make friends with it. Because when you do, you have power. Real power. When you fight against it, when you vilify it, when you make it the enemy. That's when shit. Stand up, young man. When you vilify it, that's when you have problems. Okay? How does this all work? It's about your body. So the first thing we need to understand is your physiology. For any psycho-emotional state that you have a physiology and a breathing posture that creates it. So I want you to think of a time in your life, I'm going to give you very specific parameters, where you saw something you really wanted. You had a real lusting feeling in there that you really just wanted it. Anybody not have the, if not, I'll give you one. Okay, raise your hands. Nobody wants to admit that, right? You don't have something you wanted? You never had something you wanted. Am I communicating clearly? Sure. All right. Now, you had something you wanted. You decided you were going to get it no matter what. You made a plan. You put that plan into action, and you nailed it. It may be as simple as just learning to walk and making it across the frickin' room. I don't care, as long as it has those attributes, those qualities, those parameters. As you think about that, as you remember that feeling in your body, point to where you feel it. Notice you're all pointing in different places. That's okay. Now, close your eyes. With the other hand, I want you to imagine that there's a picture floating in the space around you that represents that experience. Reach out and touch it. Now, with both of your hands, trace the edges of the picture so you know exactly how big it is. Now, grab the edges of it. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about that picture. Just answer the questions in your head, but go with your first impressions. Is the picture in color or black and white? Is it moving or still? Is there any sound? Are you seeing yourself in the picture, or are you seeing it as if it's through your own eyes? Okay, first thing I want you to do is if you're seeing it, if you see yourself in the picture, see it through your own eyes. Notice what happens to the feelings in your body. Turn up the sound. Notice what happens to the feelings in your body. If If it's a still picture, make it move. Make it into a movie. Notice what happens to the feelings in your body. Now, grab the edges of that picture, and all I want you to do, just like you would open the window on your iPhone or on your iMac, I want you to make it as big as an IMAX movie theater screen. Notice what happens to the feeling. TJ, what happened to the feeling?
Right on.
Holly, what happened to the feeling?
Bigger.
Bigger. Yeah, bigger's better, baby. Leonid, what happened to the feeling?
Biggest.
Yeah, biggest, baby. Excellent. Now, just for grins and giggles, bring it back to its original size. Now, without changing the size of it, all I want you to do is pull it closer to your body. Notice what happens to the feeling. What's your name, sir?
Argel.
Argel. What happened?
It got better.
It got better. Ooh. What happened to yours?
Yeah, I got better.
It got better, didn't it? I wonder how that works. Everybody grab that picture once again. Lift it up over your head. Get used to this posture. This is a secret to everything. But now what I want you to do is I want you to grab that picture, and I want you to pull it down and wrap it around you like a big blanket, and notice what happens to the feeling now. Is it Steve or Michael?
Michael.
Michael, what happened to the feeling?
It didn't go.
He's a happy camper over here. Travis, what happened, brother?
I'm in the picture.
You're in the picture. How's the feeling?
It's great.
Stronger or less stronger?
Stronger.
Perfect. Excellent. Now, you can have this back later, but for the moment, unwrap the picture, lift it back up. Now remember, you can have this back in just a moment, but for the drill, take that picture, imagine you can throw it all the way behind you, back behind the horizon. Notice what happens to the feeling. Arja, what happened to the feeling, brother?
It's not there.
It's not there. Michael, what happened to the feeling?
It's residual, actually.
He doesn't want to give it up. What's your name?
It's Sona.
Sona. What happened to the feeling?
It's still there.
And you didn't throw it far enough. They never want to see, they don't believe they can get it back. Dorina, what happened to the feeling?
It's not there, but I'm still okay.
I'm still okay. She's been through a few of our meetups. Everybody lift your hands up. Imagine you have big suction cups in your palms of your hands. Suck it back. Now put it where it will do you the most good, where it feels the best for you. And just let it soak in. And when you know you've got it, try to remove it. Notice what happens instead. Good. Congratulations. You've just learned how to interface with your entire nervous system simultaneously. You didn't need complex theory to do it, did you? Now, that's just a small part of what you can do with that. But it's the beginning, and it's a very powerful one. Next thing we're going to do is I want you to let those feelings come flooding back into your body. I want you to stand the way you were standing at the moment you realized you nailed it.